You know, my three kiddos are fortunate enough to go to the same school that your lovely granddaughter Alexandria goes to school, and we've been real fortunate in that regard. And so it made me think about, you know, is there, with all the things that the kids are growing up with today, there's so much more exposure to things, and really, frankly, much more accountability. You know, a picture can be taken and it's on the website across the world in no time. Is there any advice you would offer for kind of the youth of today?
I would, without any hesitation, say that you always be careful about the people you associate with, because their reputation soon has become your thing, and
right.
If it's not good, that's going to be damaging to you. You always work with people and associate with people that are honest and good citizens.
Great. And that's kind of back to the best team we talked about earlier, buddies that encourage success and truth. So, you know, there's lots of inputs in today's world and lots of things we have to be careful about, but the most important choice we make is kind of the people that we surround ourselves with.
No question about that.
Great. Good deal. Well, let me, can I flip that question around and think about the parents of today? So the parents are parenting, and I am trying to, you know, parent in this world where kids are exposed to much more, and it's much easier to kind of maybe go astray, and it's a constant challenge and a blessing for sure. But what might you share with the parents of today in terms of how they might parent their kids?
I would say, without any hesitation, that the most important thing they can do is be models for their children.
Right.
If they see that mom and dad are getting along well, the kids do better in school. And if they don't get along very well, the kids begin to see something is wrong. I hope they don't, you know, get a divorce like they did down the street.
Right.
And they want to set that kind of an example. I believe that's very important.
Great. And, you know, we see the same thing in organizations with leaders. You know, we talk about what's the most important leadership quality, and it's really about walking the talk, right? We have to model the behaviors that we want, and so that our team kind of can just see that. And I always tell people, you can have any huge cultural change initiative, all these organizational initiatives, spend a lot of money on that, but the single most important thing, if your leaders walk the talk, then all good things kind of trickle down from there.
Yeah.
And so we see the same thing happen in the family. So whether you're a leader at home or at work, remember, walking the talk is really critical.